Hey, there we are live. And it's Brunch with Brian today. So today is actually National Telephone Day. National Telephone Day, there's so many things about the phone. And our whole business, our real estate business, is so centered on the phone. That's both real estate investing, whatever you're doing in real estate. And you know what? In most jobs nowadays, it's so centered around the phone. So why do people have so much problem with the phone when probably they've spent a lot of time on the phone? Okay, I mean, your phone's your friend. Your phone has lots of different cool features. The last thing is which you can actually talk to people on it. So you can take pictures, you can, look up, go on the internet and all that. Now everybody needs a smartphone. And if I go through my 11 needs for real estate success, one of the first ones is a smartphone. Hi Robert, hi Lee, how you guys doing? Good to see you. So on Phone Day, National Phone Day, I want to talk about a couple of things with phone. I want to talk about fear of the phone, and I want to talk about the 3 techniques for overcoming fear of the phone and really getting good at the phone. Now, if the phone is a strong area for you already, that's great. I'm glad. If the phone is not your strongest area, don't worry about it because it's very fixable. If you're naturally good at the phone, that's a plus in this business for sure. Hi Ken. Hey Christy. But if you're not, there's 3 things that can make you good on the phone. And I want you to set up, actually I'm going to say 4 things will make you really good on the phone. Here's the 4 things. I'm not going to complicate it beyond that. Here's the 4 things that will help you get over your fear of the phone and help you be good at the phone, okay? The number one thing is scripts. The number one thing is scripts. Why are you bad on the phone? Because you don't have the right words sitting in front of you. If you have the perfect words that sound like you and they really address the seller's needs and they go over well, generally, and they don't sound stiff and they don't sound like you're reading a script. Okay, that's what kind of a script I want you guys to have. Now, you guys know, most of you, that I worked in Hollywood for 7 years and I wrote over 20 feature-length movie scripts and about a dozen TV episodes. So scripts was a huge part of my life before I even got into real estate. But then when I got into real estate, fortunately, I got really good at writing how people talk from writing all those screenplays. So when you read a script of ours, you're going to sound very natural. You're going to sound like you. And I put stuff in there like, a lot of times the way to work out the best is with monthly payments. And see, you don't sound, I used to correct people on their language. I used to say, no, you're not doing good. You're doing well. Wrong. You're doing good, because that's how people talk. So you do good. I'm doing good. How you doing? You doing good? Okay, so that's how people talk. So you talk like people talk, and then you have to write the scripts like people talk. The problem is most people, when they write their scripts, they're writing it in a vacuum. They're writing it to themselves. They're writing it on some imaginary phone call. They're not writing it like you actually would talk. And so that's why I actually have stuff in there like, and I actually put that stuff in there, and so you sound very natural. So scripts. Now, scripts is the first sort of part of this sort of a bipartisan attack on you getting good at scripts, which is the scripts come with role playing. Okay, if you don't ever role play the scripts, then you're not using the scripts to their full effect. If you're sitting down at the phone and you're saying, okay, time for me to make my calls, let me see some script, give me a script, and then you're putting the script in front of you, you're dialing and you're trying to follow the script, and it's the first time you've ever read the script, no matter how good the script is, well, I will say that I've read some scripts cold like that on the phone that are well written, and you can actually pull it off if you're decent on the phone and if you're a good reader. But how much better are you going to be if you've role played that script about 20 times? So that's the key. I want you guys to role play the scripts. Get the right scripts, and the one script I want you to get good at out of all the scripts. And there's a lot of scripts, guys. There's a lot of objection answers and everything. The 2.5 page script that you need to get good at is the seller financing closing call. The seller financing closing call. Most of the other deals kind of relate to that, subject to, sandwich, lease, purchase. Those are not as common unless you're choosing those strategies. Then get good at those. But those are the 3 calls to get good at. If you get good at that 2.5 pages of the seller financing closing call in our what to say and what to do system, that is the basis of all of it. And then the subject to and again, and like I said, the sandwich lease purchase, depending on what you're doing. Those are seller closing calls. So if you practice those a whole bunch of times with people, role playing them, or now we have those videos. So you guys know and this is the most underused feature of the what to say and what to do system is all the role play videos. They're right on the website. You could be role playing with the characters and getting really good at the scripts. Okay, so I want you to role play with the characters in the what to say and what to do on the videos, or find somebody to role play with who's very supportive and encouraging. Okay, one or the other. Okay, so that's those two parts are a huge part to getting good on the phone. Having the right scripts, my scripts, and then practicing them, doing role plays. Now I'll tell you there's two other things that will really help you be good on the phone, and there's a whole mental game. This business is about two things. There's the mechanics and there's the mindset. The mechanics is what you got to do to get leads and how you got to talk to them, and what paperwork do you have to use and how do you fill it out and all that. That's mechanics. What's the mindset, though, is even more important. And so you really have to have the right mindset, especially going into the calls, because that's the thing that people have the most trouble with. It's not hard work. I've had hard jobs where I was like loading cinder blocks off of a pickup in the sun. But sometimes people think picking up a phone is harder than picking up a cinder block. It's crazy. So guys, but once you have the right script and you've role played it a bunch of times, then it's just a matter of two more things. And one is a schedule. And this is really important. Make a schedule, and 4 times a week should be specifically allotted towards doing your calls. So 4 calling times a week. And maybe you only have 10 minutes of calls to do, but you do your calls and allot that time. So 4 different times, speaking of calls, 4 different times that I want you guys to make in these calls, okay, and during the week. And you may not have a lot of calls, but if they're set times, now that's what helps you get over the fear. Because if you know it's a set, scheduled, habitual time, making it a habit is so important. It's just like that's the acknowledged thing to be doing. Oh, on Thursday at 7 p.m., I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone making my real estate calls, trying to set up my weekend, trying to get some deal meetings for the weekend. Okay, so that's actually a good time to call, Thursday from 7 to 8. I would recommend that. That's a good time to set up your weekend appointments. So again, if you know you're always on the phone at Thursday at 7, it makes it a little easier, because you don't have to always think, am I going to call tonight? Who do I have to call? Do I have to make calls tonight? And it's incessant. The waffling is what kills you. It's not even just once you make a decision, it's the power of a made up mind. When you know I'm making calls at 7 o'clock tonight, then the waffling goes away and the fear goes away. Okay, so the 3 things so far: scripts, role playing the scripts, schedule, and then the 4th thing is, affirmations. I want you guys saying, I am a real estate winner, right before you pick up the phone. The 3 affirmations I like the best is, I deserve financial freedom. Because sometimes we have low self-esteem. We actually feel like we don't deserve it. So I deserve financial freedom. And then I kind of add this one as an addendum. My family deserves financial freedom. Okay, then number 2 is, I have a path to financial freedom. And number 3 I want you using all the time is, I am a real estate winner. Now, maybe right before you call, I like to say, and yes, I do still use affirmations, I am a master caller. And even if I don't say it out loud, like if I'm in front of a big group of people, I'll say it in my mind, I am a master caller. Okay, and because I've said it so many times out loud and pumped my fist, that's very strong. So everybody right now, I want you to say, I am a master caller. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I am a master caller. All right, yeah, and listen one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I am a master caller. Oh, one more time. I am a master caller. So guys, that's obviously the big affirmation for today on National Phone Day, is being a master caller and really getting good at this phone stuff. Because the phone is the core of this business. It's where everything starts. So if you write those things down, you want to be good at the phone and you want to get good. Even if you're terrible right now, I'm telling you, you could be good in a week if you just apply those 4 things I just told you. Have the right scripts, right straight out of the what to say and what to do system. Practice the scripts through role playing with the videos from the what to say and what to do system. Those are called your turn videos, or with another person. Okay. Number 3 is schedule 4 times a week to call. And number 4 is right before you get on the phone, use your affirmations. And use your affirmations all the time. You should be saying, I am a real estate winner about 10 times a day, just as a matter of course. So guys, what a great session today. Hi, Derek, Felicia, Ken, all you guys, great to see you. And I will see you back here tomorrow on Brunch with Brian. Let's do our deep breathing. Deep breath in. Nice smile. Come on, big smile. This is such a great spot in the day, right? Picks you up, affirmations, makes you feel good. One more deep breath in. And especially with this nice deep breathing, it always makes you feel great when you're doing that great deep breathing with a big smile. Can't help but feel positive when you're deep breathing with a big smile, thinking the right way, using your affirmations. So again, those 4 things: scripts, role-playing, schedule, and affirmations. Join me here tomorrow on Brunch with Brian. Until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training right here and elsewhere, and keep taking action.